My camera's crooked. Number one, this is a surprise live. Number two, I was meant to go live at 1:15 and it is... I was meant to go live at 1:15. It's not 1:15. Here I am. I'm supposed to be recording, but I just didn't fancy it. And I just thought I'd come on. I doubt anyone will be here because it's a Saturday, but we all know that I can talk. So I will just talk Shiza. Hang on, let me... I will just talk Shiza on my own. And I've just realised this is still up. There's people. Hello, people. Harley Hartley. Hello. Joshua. Hello. Duvals? No, it was, I should probably take this down. It was, my boyfriend got a new job, so I did like a little thing for him because I'm cute AF. Thanks, Kieran. Hi, Terry. Oh, I've got an itchy... How is everyone? Duvals. I've got an itchy nose. How is everyone? How are you all doing on this Saturday? Welcome to my live. Hi, Ian. Thanks for joining me, people. I didn't think there'd be anyone. I literally, like, 20 minutes ago was like, I'm going to go live. So here we are. Glad it's the weekend. Is that, have I watched Dawson's Creek? No. Have I? I don't think so. Maybe I have. Wait, maybe I have. Is it the investigative one? Hi, Dragon Miner. There's definitely some new names here. Welcome. Welcome to this random live. Excited for the 5th episode reaction to It's a Sin. I haven't edited it yet. It will be out in a couple of days, but Channel 4 are really good on YouTube. They don't like block, well, they'll block things and then completely unblock them. My goodness, It's a Sin. Everyone I meet now, I'm like, you need to go and watch It's a Sin. You need to watch it. Oh, it's a teen drama. Dawson's Creek. Oh, I've never heard of it. I mean, I've heard of it, but I just thought it was something else. Yeah, It's a Sin. Wow. How is everyone? If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, this looks like I'm celebrating myself, doesn't it? Like, congratulations, I'm here. That is not what it is. It's just, I mean, we could have it, a congratulations, I'm here. Because why the hell not? Will you watch Cucumber now that you've watched It's a Sin? I've heard of Cucumber. Yeah, I probably will, actually. Thought you got married at first. No marriage. Yeah, best work RTD has ever done. I would say It's a Sin is in the top 5 things, best things I've ever seen. Like, it was just, you knew where it was going, right? Like, we knew there was going to be deaths, but yeah, it was, wow. Getting married to a Doctor Who actor. No, I'm going to take this down because it does look like, oh, there's a bit of tape up there. Hello, the Candyman. Hi, Greg. So yeah, welcome to this spontaneous live. There's 16 of you. Thanks for joining, people. Thanks for being here. What you all up to? Feels weird for me that it's Saturday. It's felt like, oh, see, now my wall looks really bare. I need to get like a bit of artwork. What did I think of Keely Hawes in It's a Sin? I mean, her character I have very strong opinions on. it was nice to see her in something different. And obviously where I'm watching Ashes to Ashes, she just seems to be everywhere at the moment in my life, but it's Keeley Hawes, so no complaints. No complaints. Oh, my drink's over there and I can't reach it. Bloomin' heck. Where are the Doctor Who signed photos? Still in a storage box. I need to... Oh, I could put those here. I need to find frames to fit them. I ordered some frames. They didn't fit. So, yeah, they will go probably along here. What episode are you on currently? I'm watching one at the moment that's coming up soon, and I'm curious if you're there yet. I am only up to the Creature of Eden, part 1. Loving the Clara painting behind. Also, you see way more, like, so obviously I'm reading the chat. You see way more there than I can see on here. So it's a good job. Anyway. Hi David, have you finished The Creature from the Pit? Yes, I have. Nightmare of Eden is an underrated gem. I'm trying not to like give any spoilers into what I'm trying not to give spoilers into what my reaction is, but I'm curious about how much work goes into creating a reaction raw video. I imagine it's as easy as pointing a camera at you as you watch something. Forgive me if my ignorance is wrong. I think people don't realise how much work goes into it. I mean, I'm not going to say it's hard work, but it's definitely, yes, you watch a TV show, but you've also got the chat before that, you've got the chat after it, you've then got to edit it. You've got to edit it even if you're doing a full length. So I edit the full length, upload the full length, I then edit it down to 10 minutes to then upload it. So it's the editing and the uploading is the long bit. The reaction, if I'm watching a 25-minute Doctor Who episode, I allow about 45 minutes. But to then, I essentially double upload everything if I'm doing full length. So that's like another 2-3 hours on top, so. But everyone has different interpretations of what is easy and what is not. And if you like it, then it doesn't matter. You've never seen Creature from the Pit. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. How much of my reaction have you seen? I can't remember. Don't worry, loads of people have already spoiled to me about Shada, whatever it is. Yeah, I've had loads of people message me like, are you gonna watch this? Are you gonna watch this? And I'm like, I don't know what it is. But let's just leave it at that because I don't know what it is. So let's just leave it at that word because that word means nothing to me. So, don't worry. Nightmare of Eden. It definitely gave me Carnival of Monsters vibe. I know I'm only like one episode in, but it with that machine that the professor's using, definitely like Carnival of Monsters vibe, which maybe is why I like it so far, because I still miss the third Doctor. So, can you hear that person mowing their lawn? The audacity. Do they not know that I'm on live YouTube? I thought the jungles looked really good for a studio jungle. Yeah, actually, to be fair, I really liked the set. So far so good this season. So far so good this season. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know what you're up to. I only watched your episode 1 reaction for Creature. I'll watch the rest of your Patreon reactions this weekend. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's so hard because I forget where you're up to, but yeah, I liked it. I liked the Creature from the pit. Hello, bananas are good. I love bananas. Oh, yay. Do you think when 4 leaves, it'll be a cry reaction like 3? This is interesting. I was thinking about this the other day. I don't know. My gut feeling is no. Again, it does depend how they do it. I've said this time and time again. If there's sad music and it's all like la 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 la, then yes, I'd be sad. It depends when he goes. And guys, please, absolutely, I'm just gonna Josh is like my only mod in. Josh, just be prepared for any spoilers. I'm not gonna look. I don't know when the 4th Doctor goes. I am assuming he goes this season. So because I don't have as close a link with this Romana, it's not going to be as intense. Whereas the 3rd Doctor leaving had Sarah Jane as well, and there was just I just have a connection with the 3rd Doctor that is just unbelievable. So if the Doctor were to leave at the end of this season, I think I will be upset, but I feel like he's been in it for so long that I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, it almost just feels like he's been the only Doctor. He's just been here for so bloody long that I just don't know how, I'm interested to see how I react. It's definitely going to be way more of an adjustment when the 5th Doctor comes in, because it is going to be like, I mean, I'm bad enough when change happens, but having the 5th Doctor come in, I'll be like, I've had the 4th Doctor for like, for me, like nearly 2 years. So, no, it's not 2 years. A year and a bit. Hi, Chem Dog. I'm constantly terrified I let something slip. I know. Thank you. I appreciate you all being tight-lipped. You don't seem to have bonded with 4 quite as much as 3. No, I'm excited when the 4th Doctor's done to do a live and just talk about it all. I want to say maybe to crying when 4 leaves. Yeah, I think there'll be sadness there. I just don't know to what. I don't think anything will ever beat my hysterical reaction to the 3rd Doctor regenerating. I mean, in It's a Sin Part 5, there's some tears, but well, there's 23 of you. Hello. Bananas are good. You've actually heard 2 references to the 4th Doctor's regeneration in New Who. You just didn't know it. Oh, cool. I love this stuff. I love that because I am like just completely naive to it. So that'll be cool to watch back. I can't wait for you to get onto the 6th Doctor. He's my favourite. Amazing. Pig and tea break. Never seen you here before. Maybe you have been here before, but welcome. I think it's an impactful regeneration. They do try to do more feelings than 3. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely, because obviously like the Brigadier was with the 3rd Doctor, so that definitely, there was definitely more of like a flippant tone there. What is your least favourite 4 story so far? I mean, I can't remember names. I'm so bad. Underworld? I think was it Underworld? The one where they were under the world? I think that ranked really bad. Like that was, I don't know what's my lowest ranked. I would say that must have been my lowest ranked. I can't think of any others off the top of my head just because I haven't looked back. Peter Davison was very popular when he arrived, but still the show arguably never recovered from Tom leaving. Yeah, and this is really interesting as well because so many people hyped up Tom and the 4th Doctor, right? People were saying to me like, you're going to love him, he's amazing. And it's just interesting whether that's affected how I feel about the 4th Doctor, because I generally don't like to follow what everyone else likes. So I just wonder, like, when I get to the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th Doctors, whether I will like them more. Do you know what I mean? That probably made absolutely no sense. I've got really itchy nose. Oh my gosh, there's 31 of you. Hello, 31 of you. Feel free to come and say hello. Ask me some questions. Let me know how you all are. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Such a lady. Oh look, someone's disliked my video, huh? I've only seen Underworld once. I have barely any memory of it. Yeah, I wouldn't rush to watch it. Yeah, when starting Classic Who, people always hyped up Baker. Yeah, and like, but Tom Baker was my mum's doctor, so there was definitely, it's just, yeah, I just can't wait for the live when we can just talk about the Fourth Doctor and not have to worry. Tom isn't one of my favourites, but when I'm watching stories of his, I do really enjoy him and his role. Yeah, I feel like maybe that's the route I'm going to take. There's definitely standout stories, but yeah, I don't know. Romana 1 or Romana 2? At the moment, Romana 1. Who is your favourite companion so far in Classic Who? Joe, Stephen, Harry, Jamie, Victoria. They're my favourites. I mean, I love all of them, but they would be like my top. Ben Stevens, hello, love your content, thank you so much. What will fill the gap for you when Classic Who is done? The Sarah Jane Adventures, Class, Blake 7, and there's another one I get requested, Farscape, I think. That plan for Mumsy to join in kind of got forgotten for time. I know, if I don't think Mum really wants to come on camera, which is completely fair. And also, like, I can always go back and do something with her. So 6 is your favourite, but always at the bottom of every ranking list. Oh, interesting. Means I probably really like him then. The thing about Tom is that even if the story isn't great, he's fun to watch. I mean, he's unbelievable in his role. Oh God, it's moving quickly. Pert, we will always be the best. You can't change my mind. Terror of the Autons is also my favourite episode ever. The Candyman, I'm with you on that. I honestly don't think anything will ever change my love of the third. My favourite is Leela. Leela was great. I wish we had more time with Leela. Would you rather Romana 1 or Leela got another season? Oh, Leela, 100%. I feel like she had so... They both had so much more potential, but I just feel like Leela... Tom has the voice and personality I enjoy seeing, yeah, for sure. Preferred Tom's Doctor in the first few seasons of his run, silly but more serious and generally alien-like. But 16, 17, he's a bit too silly for me. Yeah, I think I made a comment, or maybe that's coming up, where I like this, I like it when Doctor Who gets serious. Like, it should be life or death. Hi Mark. Underworld isn't the best, but there are worse stories. Are you going to do a reaction to the Evil of the Daleks animation? Yes, I need to finish Fury from the Deep. My bad. How many of your followers' names will you realise were Doctor Who references? Oh my God, I know, when they said Count Scarlione, I was like, oh. It's fun. I like being able to link things. It's cool. Or like I'll watch like a New Who episode and I'm like, oh. Even in his 80s, he still sounds the same and strong. Yeah. What a man. I was watching Agatha Christie or something. My camera is so good. I'm so sorry. And he was in that and he's just, yeah, one wonderful man. I think one of the reasons Genesis is so hyped is because it's so serious. Yeah, for sure. I know, when someone told me Tom Baker narrated Little Britain, I had that moment of like, huh. Yeah. Yeah, really great, strong voice. I wonder if he's done theatre. I can imagine he would be great in theatre. Buongiorno, Robert. Bye, Greg. Toodles. What a name. What a word. When you finish a Doctor Who serial, perhaps you should read the wiki page on it for the last episode of the story. Yeah, I'm just so... Like, if I want to look up an actor, I'm just so wary. Fort and Sarah are my favourite, but I do like Romana 1 and Leela. Yeah. Tom has done a lot of theatre work. Doesn't surprise me. I can just imagine him, like, projecting on the stage. Around the end of tenure, he did become really serious and very difficult on set. He believed he knew the most about that role. Whoa, that bird scared me. Yeah, I can imagine that if you would almost be like, I am the Doctor, like being in a role for that long. I can imagine your ego a little bit. Hi Amy, thank you for being here. Ooh. I found out long ago that Tom Baker played Sherlock Holmes once. God, yeah, you can see that after the after like Talons and stuff. I wish people didn't hype up the 4th Doctor era. I'm so sorry, I've got such an itchy nose. I wish people didn't hype up the 4th Doctor era so much. Even Sarah Jane wasn't as good as I thought she was going to be. But I love her in New Who. I want to go back and rewatch some 4 eps soon. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah. Like I said, when I'm done with the 4th, we can have a chat. When you finish Classic Who and then the 1996 movie, are you going to carry on the journey and rewatch React to New Who from the beginning? I was originally going to, but I honestly don't know. I think it would be a waste of time, just because I've seen some episodes so much. But there's people in my life who are fans of New Who and haven't seen Classic who I am currently trying to convince to, when I finish Classic Who, for them to watch it with me. Jo and 3 are my favourite TARDIS team. Jo, yeah. Besides one who's yet to come with 7. Ooh, exciting. Season 13 is my favourite classic season. Terror of the Zygons, incredible. Pyramids of Mars, incredible. Seeds of Doom and Android Invasion. Do you think the character of Romana makes it less easy for viewers to empathise with the story? I find the Tom and Lala dynamic can be a bit exclusive sometimes. Again, interesting you said that. I rewatched Rose yesterday. I just don't like... I don't think romance needs to be brought into it. And so far with the Doctor and Romana, I don't mind it, but I get your point. Personal favourite 4th Doctor is City of Death. It's very, very, very good. So he knew better and them got irritable. Yeah, I understand that. Hello, Stimulus Respond. I don't know why I say your name so weirdly. Strangely enough, as I was watching your reaction to Creature from the Pit, I thought that you hadn't done a live stream for a while. Ta-da! Hi, Adam. I wish you congratulations based on the banner badge. It was for my boyfriend, okay, because he got a new job. What's your opinion on the Unicorn and the Wasp? It is my favourite new episode. I love Unicorn and the Wasp. It's one of my comfort episodes that I go back to all the time. I love it. But I love like Agatha Christie and all that stuff, so. I think the first 3 seasons of the 4th Doctor deserve the hype, but the seasons after that are distinctly average. Yeah, I would be happy with that. Problem with rewatches are that they aren't spontaneous. Yeah, exactly. And remember, that person thought I was faking all my reactions to Classic Who, so I definitely can't do New Who because then I kind of would be. Yeah, I mean, John Cleese, what a surprise. Honestly, I was flabbergasted. Is it still a heat wave in England? Not at the moment, but Lala. I wonder if you'd enjoy Blake 7. It's on my list. when I finish Classic Who. Can we get any details on your boyfriend? Like, is he better than us? Pfft, no one's better than you lot. I think there's a poor patch in Tom Baker, but his last stories are all good. Did you know that after Louise Jameson left Doctor Who, Tom Baker suggested to the producers that his next companion be a talking cabbage? I mean, is that real? Is he nuts? I have to go now. One last question. How big are the seagulls we hear? Frickin' massive. They're like pterodactyls. That may be a slight exaggeration, but look, there's one there. I'm surrounded by dinosaurs. Love Unicorn the Wasp, but it's written by an absolute prick. Who? What's the goss? Spill the tea, Josh. Come on. London was flooded, was it? Hi, Jonathan. Season 13 and 14 are my favourite Tom Baker seasons. Yep. Would you ever react to Agatha Christie's Poirot? I've seen them. Not all of them, though. He really did suggest it. Wow. Strange man. Kind of like that. There's 41 of you. Hello, everyone. Yeah, when I'm... Again, his autobiography. Further down the line, I've got loads of stuff to read. Have you read Tom Baker's Doctor Who Scratchman? It's on my bookshelf. I have not read it yet. Gareth Robert made transphobic comments on Twitter. Bastard. Bastard. Hi, Luke. Are you excited for Series 13 of New Who? Yes, I am. I am. I'm always excited to see more. Especially with the new layout that they're doing. There were 4 short adverts for Prime Computer in 1979, which starred Tom Baker and Lala Ward in character, which you have to react to on YouTube. Ooh, I shall add that to Doctor Who December. Remind me, or like send me a link or something, because I will forget. I recently rewatched your robot reaction, and seeing you react to Tom trying different outfits is funny. God, that feels like a lifetime ago. Like, honestly. Also because so much stuff in my life has changed since then. It really does feel like a world ago. Tom Baker was in the TV version of Narnia. He also auditioned for the part of Gandalf. Oh. Sad that Jodie's leaving. Yeah, but she's had a good run. As in time. And... you know, we've still got loads more episodes with her, so we'll yeah. Seska says, has uploaded parts 1 and 2 reaction of Day of the Daleks. She is truly watching the golden age of Classic Who. Oh, I wish I could be there again. I miss those times. Hi, Mark. I know. Surprise! Can you hear those pterodactyls? Tinky Winky. Everyone blame Rainy Shed. Jo Martin would be a great 14th Doctor. Yes. However, it's predictable and I don't like predictable. I want someone who I'm not expecting. So yeah. I heard that Tom just didn't want to travel to New Zealand. Why not, crazy man? She loves Benton and Mike. I love Benton and Mike. Hopefully Jodie leaves with a big bang. Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like it's got better and better every series, and I feel like it's going to continue to do so. And I'm excited. And I think we, you know, if you watch this series, then be excited, because we're lucky to still be having Doctor Who. And if you don't watch it, then just don't be a miserable git. Basically. Little Mix featuring Anne Marie and Teletubbies. Heard the song. Yeah. Gene Hunt is the fourth. Oh my god. I will take Robert or Philip Glenister all day long to be the Doctor. I will fight for the Glenister brothers because I freaking love them. Oh, Adam, what a shout. Didn't even think of her. She'd be amazing. She would be amazing. Just talking about Seska says on the third Doctor, I missed these when you first watched this era around a year ago. Yeah, I miss it too. Michael Sheen, okay. The Daily Mail spends their time calling Doctor Who woke and hating on the whole. Anyone who reads into those articles, just don't do it. It doesn't, like, I just don't even look at figures or anything. Like, it's so easy to focus on the hate. People are very vocal, like we've got Twitter and stuff where people are very vocal about hate. Let's just ignore it. Just let people enjoy, like for so many people, Jodie is their first Doctor and their Doctor. Like just let people be happy. And if you don't want to watch it, don't bloody watch it. I don't understand. It's not hard. Eva Green for the next female Doctor in the future? Potentially. Did you see my dream car in episode 2 of Ashes? Yes. The red one? No, that's episode 3. The red one? Help. I kind of get the feeling it won't be a woman. I'm completely indifferent. Like, people are freaking out on Twitter. Like, if it's gonna be a boy, if it's gonna be a man, I'm really annoyed. It should be down to whoever's best for the role. It's irrelevant what their gender is. It's irrelevant. Let's just choose the right person for the role. I've got some cleaning to do. Have a lovely day, the gaming starfish. Seska says, keeps thinking there's some kind of romance between Joe and Mike. Yeah, but I did as well. I think that's quite standard. I like Jodie as the Doctor, but it will be a shame when she leaves. But I do feel this era has been a bit absent, primarily because of the huge gaps between the series, and she has not had the same backing. A new Doctor cool, but I'm more excited to see who the next showrunner is. I just get excited for what's to come. I would still love to see Saran Jones as the Doctor. Ooh. How did I meet my boyfriend? On a dating app called Bumble, where the woman has to message first, which I highly recommend, because if you follow me on Twitter, you will have seen some of the messages I got on Tinder. Sensibly, she watched the special version day of the Daleks. Yeah. So good. Oh, the DeLorean. If Jo Martin becomes the Doctor next, wouldn't that mean that she would eventually be made to forget her previous 13 lives? This is when it's going to get complicated. I'm hoping the Doctor will not be predictable and go back to its classic origin. I'm hoping the producer will be better than Chris Chibnall. Eddie Redmayne, I just don't want it to be a big name though. However, I feel like they might do that to bring back the ratings. I'm still backing Chris Marshall. I would love to see Chris Marshall. I think he would be amazing. I think the Whittaker era has been one of the best in terms of merchandise. We have had so many figures, Big Finish games and events. 7th Hour Films. 7th Hour Films. Who are they? Oh, on the Space Pirates. Pray for them. Is that the couple? Although by now they will be filming the War Games reaction. Taika Waititi for the Doctor. Wow, imagine. No, I think it will. I don't know. May go back to male, but yeah, the decision unfortunately will be slightly political. So, bye, Chem Dog. Thanks for being here. My throat hurts from talking so much. I've only been talking for 35 minutes.
I saw Eddie's speech from the Oscars, and something about the way he looks and talks just screams Doctor to me. I mean, oh, Alex and his dad, of course. Yeah. I was thinking of the couple. I didn't realise they were doing Classic Who, but yeah, I know who you mean. I first saw Chris Marshall in Citizen Khan, so for me it's hard to imagine him being the Doctor, but I'd love it. Yeah, I am just open to it. I was furious when Jodie Whittaker was cast. I will hold my hands up. I was livid that it was a woman, because I felt like they'd made the decision just to try and be politically correct. So that frustrated me, and because I'd only seen her in serious roles, I was like, how is this going to work? As long as I know the decision is made purely because the actor is right, I don't mind. I don't want it to be made just so that they're seen to be, you know, no, they're not sexist and all of that stuff. Bye, the Candyman. Yes, because I talk absolute tosh, Harry. Yeah, I would like it to be someone not that well known. Or someone just, like, not expected. And I just, please, guys, like, just don't focus on the negativity on Twitter. Like, don't give them any, just ignore them. Oh, my God. I swear, if Sean Pertwee was cast as the next Doctor, number one, I think that's the smartest move they could ever make. Number two, I just think how phenomenal that, I just think they have an opportunity there. They really have an opportunity to cast Sean Pertwee. I don't think he would take on the role, though. Do you know anything about the failed Doctor Who spin-off from 1980? I don't think so. I felt the same about Jodie at first. Oh, cool. I remember thinking they've finally done it, cast women. This is going to be interesting. I was upset too, mostly because I feel we didn't get a warning of the gender swap. I got over it though, and by the Twice Upon a Time Ed, I was so hyped to see her. Yeah, that's how kind of how I was just initially like, they've just done this just to prove they're not sexist. But she's proved herself in her right, considering the circumstances, and particularly her first season not being all that strong, but there are some great moments. Yeah. Sean Pertwee would be interesting. I would... they've just got an opportunity there. Are you going to be doing any more Words or Gummidge reactions? Yes, I will. What's your favourite Murray Gold track? And do you think we will get a new composer along with our new showrunner? Oh, I always forget about the composer. I don't know, because I feel like when Jodie came in, where everything was new, it was a bit like... So I, like, even talking about, like, people were saying about, like, Mandip Gill, they haven't said anything about her. So I would hope that she will carry over, because there just needs to be some consistency there, because I feel like you don't... That's what makes Jodie's era feel so unattached, because there's no... I personally don't feel a massive link to the series before. Whereas if, like, a companion could carry through, we're linking. Do you get me? Don't know why I just said that. But my favourite Murray Gold track, my favourite all-time song from Doctor Who is Clara's theme, to the point where I would consider walking down the aisle to it. That and Bella's theme from Twilight. I just really hope they speak to the fans about, like, I feel like Chibnall did kind of do that after the first series happened. It was like a test, and he was like, okay, that didn't work, let's see the response. Which Doctor could you cosplay at Comic-Con? I would do a mix between the second and third, like the checked trousers. Yeah, there's so many, like, costumes I would want to cosplay. Favourite Tom Baker Doctor Who quote? Cannot remember off the top of my head. Can barely remember episode names, sorry. The failed spin-off was aired in between Tom's last episode and the first Peter Davison, so if you want a break before starting the 5th, you could always watch that. Okay. linking MC. With a new showrunner, usually there's a completely new TARDIS team. I can see Yaz unfortunately leaving and Dan only staying for one series. I just would like there to be some consistency from what happens when Jodie leaves to the new Doctor. I also hope the TARDIS interior changes. Controversial, I know, I just always spend more time in the TARDIS. I want to see more of it. Aunt Sally from Where's the Gummidge was played by Una Stubbs. Yeah, I read that. I just asked Stacey who should be the next Doctor. She said Barrowman for a fun twist. Yeah, that's... It was just so weird. When I was watching the first series of like New Who, and I was just like looking at these cast members like, God, you really do have to... It's same with like J.K. Rowling. I love Harry Potter and I will not stop liking Harry Potter. But you have to differentiate like the author to the work. I'd love for Yaz to carry on. I think she's a dark horse. Hopefully she can get some more people on board with her in series 13. Yeah, I feel like I feel like Yaz is gonna... I feel the same. I feel like we're gonna see some more of her. I think her and Dan will be really interesting. I think maybe she didn't have as much time just because there was so many companions before, but okay, there was 3 companions, but you know what I mean. If the TARDIS materialised in your room right now, firstly I would shit myself. Secondly, you lot would have that would be interesting. Would you hop in for an adventure? Would you drop us all as quickly as Rose did for Mickey? Which Doctor would you want to travel with? I would be like, bye Felicia. I'd ring my boyfriend and be like, see you later, hun. And I'd be off. I would... I mean, if it was like possible, it'd be the 3rd. Oh my God, I'd go. I would go. Wouldn't even think twice. I'd want to just see some history. There's always a pattern in New Who regenerations. Doctor has companion, then he's alone. Then he has a companion, then he's alone again. So I'm guessing Jodie will have companions seeing her regenerate. I think it will be really powerful having Yaz there. Because her and Yaz have an amazing relationship anyway. So seeing over... What's the next series? Did they say it was 6 episodes? I just think, yeah, I think that would be emotional. How are you enjoying Romana? I've always had a problem with this character. I don't mind her. I still find it weird that there's a second Romana. She's okay. Again, it's not like an absolute standout at the moment, but she's pleasant enough. I don't really feel like I have too much to say at this moment in time about her. Also, why are some of you not mods? Hang on. Why can't I make you mods? Oh, because I'm not on mine. Hang on a sec, people. Oh. Harry, you are now a moderator. Congratulations. How do you feel? Robert, you are now a moderator. Welcome to the team. I'm finding it hard to think of who I'd like to see as the next Doctor. Well, I think also because we also don't know until we've seen it. I think it's just one of those things. There's so many people who could potentially make a good Doctor. But it depends on everything else that comes with it. Bye, Darren. Did you ever finish Miracle Day? Oh, no. Every 4 weeks I try and watch an episode. I'm just struggling with it so much. Oh, cheeky Nando's. Thanks for being here, Josh. I think I will just wait and see who is cast as the 14th Doctor. I cannot think who I would like at the moment. I am far more interested in the new showrunner. Yeah, we want to know what they're going to bring to it, right? And I really hope they just, like, honestly, I don't want to, like, do I have any writing experience? No. I volunteer as tribute showrunner because I would bring back the classic vibes. I really would. I feel like it's too... I don't even know what the word is. I feel like sometimes it looks too epic. I like it more like basic. Please tell me if you understand what I'm saying. That's the only way I can explain it. You feel blessed, as you should. Welcome to the moderator crew. I was clearing out my old bedroom at my folks' house recently and found Doctor Who comics I drew. Oh, from the late 90s, that's so cute. I think no matter whether the next Doctor is a man or woman, or neither for that matter, they ought to be an older actor like Capaldi was after Smith. That's really interesting because I've been having a bit of like Capaldi withdrawal recently just because of like his content about because of like Suicide Squad and stuff. I just want it to be a bit more old school. But again, I don't know it until I see it. Does that make sense? I do think there will be a gap. I feel like the Doctor will regenerate. I don't think we will find out who it is until the 60th. That will be their episode, and then I think that it might slow down a bit. It's a travesty that we haven't had a classic companion come back, 100%. But I also feel like by them doing that, they would appeal classic Who more to a younger audience, you know? I really do. You're welcome, Harry. Do you want them to bring back Jo Grant for the 60th anniversary? If they do not, in some way, shape or form, bring back some classic Who people, like the 50th, I mean, I liked it, but I also feel like there was wasted opportunities there. I just feel like I like Easter eggs. That's the only way I can explain it. I love Easter eggs. And I like being able to watch something and go, oh, that's so-and-so in the background. I just want that, you know? Capaldi in Series 8 is the best Doctor in New Who. I just love him. I just like Capaldi, you know? An older, wiser Doctor. Why don't they cast me as the Doctor? I think I'd be a good companion. I wouldn't be a good Doctor. Does anyone think it might be a cluster to try to introduce a new Doctor and celebrate the 60th at the same time? Yeah, which is why I'm shocked that they're doing it the way they are. I thought that we would have this series, and then I thought we would have nothing until the 60th, in which I assumed that Jodie would... So the way I personally would have done it is I would have had Jodie regenerate now, at the end of this series, let everyone know who the new Doctor is, and then their first episode be the 60th, and that almost be like a start of a new thing. I know I'm eloquent. Lots of old companions have to come together to save the Doctor from death. Yes. You don't have to come up with a story premise, but if you had to pick a new episode title on the spot, what would you choose to name an episode? Christmas of the Daleks. Mine would not have Daleks in it just because I feel like there's so many titles with Daleks in. I would go for like Nightmare Street. I'd go for something quite sinister, like day of death. You know, but you don't get away with stuff like that nowadays. Day of the Doctor seemed more like a celebration of New Who. Only the special made Save the Day trailer seemed like a 50th celebration. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it was amazing having Tennant back, but I feel like they should have kept more stuff secret, you know. I'm of the impression that when people think of classic Who, they refer more to the 60s and 70s. For me, I think Chibnall is more influenced by the 80s and 90s. Oh, interesting. Obviously, I cannot comment. But even when I think of classic Who, I think of like the 60s and 70s. I'd love to see Omega from the Three Doctors as the villain in the 60s. That's a cool one. It would be nice to have someone come back that from the classic era, you know, just... But even like, I feel like even like the Sea Devils, they could be... They were freaky back then. They could be made to be epic looking. And for everyone who's seen classic Who, that would just be so amazing to watch. I'm secretly jealous of the people who liked the recent era, but Doctor Who is known for being hit and miss, and for me it was just a miss. Now that Chibs is leaving, I actually feel excited again. That's really nice to hear. Yeah, and that's why I don't get people who feel the need to just put hate on Twitter. Just don't watch it. I wouldn't dream of spoilers, Marie-Clare. I don't know why I always start with, I'm sorry. But how do you feel about Lala as Romana, but after 2 full stories and 1 episode of Creature from the Pit? Does she feel like Romana rather than Astra? I still find it weird calling her Romana, just because she was Astra. But yeah, maybe the episode that I'm up to the Creature... No. The Creature of Eden? Something like that. I feel like maybe she's got some room to stand on her own 2 feet a bit. I don't feel like we've really had her on her own, so that'll be interesting. I've always wondered why classic villains... I mean, the Ogrons... How phenomenal... Like, you can make them so scary. They were terrifying in classic Who. Have Bessie feature. Like, there's so many things that you could put in a 60th special that relay back to classic Who. But the thing is always, oh, well, people won't relate to it. Yeah, but if you put classic Who stuff in, you'll introduce a younger audience to classic Who. Candyman's back. No, you didn't miss much. Why am I singing the song for you? John Levine says he'd love to come back. Come on over, baby. I just saw you've put the Nightmare of Eden on Patreon. Nightmare, I said the Creature of Eden, the Nightmare of Eden. Yes. And I'm supposed to be watching part 2 right now, but instead I'm doing a live. The Candyman, did you not appreciate my singing? Pfft. Shocking. The Return of Benton. Oh my god. My dream title is McCrimmon, Benton, Taylor, threesome. Oh, I've been on an hour, people. You just watched City of Death being chased through France by a one-eyed monster. We've all been there. Makes me feel deeply insecure for some reason. What monster or villain would you refuse to be in a room with, and why? I mean, Dalek would blast me to death. Because, like, I feel like there's some that you could woo. Like a Sea Devil, I reckon I could win over, you know? Would I mean, an Auton probably. I don't think I'd want to be in a room with, because they just freak me out. Blah. Yeah, it did go from 0 to 100 real fast. Kanan should come back. Sarah Jane's passing address. That's interesting, yeah. How does your boyfriend feel about you 3 loves? I've spoken to him about Jamie McCrimmon. I've said, listen, darling. If Jamie McCrimmon were to call me and say, do you want to come in my TARDIS? I would say absolutely. The boyfriend is fully aware. I've told him. By the way, loving your It's Sim reactions. Thank you. Did I shed a tear at the final episode? You'll have to wait and see, but is my clue. Oh yeah, obviously I'd want to be in a room with Roger Delgado's master. Can you imagine the mind games he would play? Like, he would, mentally drain you. Really drain you. That would be terrifying. No thank you. But at the same time, I would want to be in a room with him. Peter Capaldi wanted to do an Auton story. The fact they didn't give him an Auton story is disgusting. Who can I complain to? Hindsight is a wonderful thing, huh? I'm gonna go in a minute, guys. I've been on nearly a whole hour from Ireland for an hour. Please tell me there's no one Irish watching. That's really awkward. I'm surprised they haven't brought Romana back in Yoo-Hoo yet. Missy got me excited for a hot second. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that. I've not watched It's a Sin as it didn't seem my cup of tea. Is Ollie a good actor as he's been mentioned for the next Doctor? Yeah, I think he's a good actor. I would say there's other people in It's a Sin that were stronger than him. But yeah, he's a great actor. I don't know if I'd want him to be in Doctor Who, but... Caroline Ford and William Russell need to come back. God, there's so many people they could bring back. I'm sure there's so many people that I've not... I'm sure there's so many people that I've not got to yet that would be great to come back. Preparing yourself for the gym and you have a paper to write about the prisoner. Well, good luck. Have you watched the movie Old? No, haven't even heard of it. Ollie was in Skins in the final series when Cassie came back. Oh, I didn't watch the 3rd generation of Skins. My long-suffering girlfriend came to a pop culture con with me and flirted with Jamie. Fraser wore a kilt and she told him he had nice legs. She also chatted to Camille Kaduri in the toilet once. That's amazing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little flirt. What do you think of the idea that Missy was originally going to be a different character? Oh, that's exciting. Well, I don't know who it was, so... Ollie Alexander might be surprisingly good. Yeah, I feel like people see someone in one thing and they're like, yeah, they need to be the Doctor. And it's like, well, hang on a sec. What's your favourite Poirot? I loved the ABC Murders. Following on from It's a Sin, have you seen the 2014 film Pride about a group of lesbians and gays support the miners during the 1984 miners' strike? No, never even heard of it. Oh, bananas are good. I know what you mean. Yeah, the one where Thingy hangs themselves and it's freaking terrifying. Oh, I didn't know he was in that. I need to go and watch that. The actress who played Jill in It Sim would be a companion. Yes, she would. I want Charlotte Ritchie as the next Doctor. So many options, people. My throat is killing me from talking. Right, people. I really need to go and film. Ollie would be a good companion. I would agree with that. I would rather he was a companion than the Doctor. Thanks for joining me, people. Thanks for joining me on this muggy Saturday. I don't think we're going to find out Chibnall's replacement for a long time. No, because it's such a big... This is going to be the biggest... More than the Doctor. Who they choose as showrunner will make or break Doctor Who. Thanks for joining me, people. Good luck with Nightmare of Eden. Thank you. Yeah, there probably won't be a video tomorrow because I went live today. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being lovely. Be safe, everyone. I think the fact that Mr. Smith was removed from Soda. Right. Stop distracting me, people. Thanks for being here. Have a lovely weekend. Take care. Be safe. Just behave yourselves. And I will see you. I won't leave it so long next time. Okay. Yeah, and I'll be 30 Game Geek. Disgusting. I love you all. Thank you for all of your support as always. Adios. Oh, before you go, have you seen the Sarah Jane Adventures? I've not seen any Sarah Jane Adventures. Okay. I'm gonna go now. Have a lovely weekend. Bye, everyone. You hang up. No, you hang up. Why is there still people here? No, you hang up. Oh dear, what a nightmare. Bye, everyone. Okay, I really should just press stop now. Welcome to FaceTime with Marie-Clare. How do you stop it? Oh yeah. Bye.